the tip of the day today, it is based on the topic of the day, which is how to deal with rejection. And the tip I'm going to give you is something that it has taken me. Let me rewind. Something that I have known for many years. I have known this for many years. I have been on a spiritual journey for many years, since 2017, 6 years now. I have known this for a long time. But it goes to show that a lot of times we know things, but it takes us time to really apply them in our lives, or for that thing that we already know to really click in our brains, right? So for me, what I'm going to be sharing with you today has been pivotal, so important in my life to be able to deal with rejection. And maybe you're going to hear it here for the first time, and maybe you will not be able to apply it right away, but I promise you, the second you hear it and you have it and you're aware of it. A couple of weeks ago, we talked about awareness on the show. When you become aware of something, it doesn't matter how long it takes you, you will eventually get it, okay? I can tell you that this one tip is the number one thing that helps me cope with rejection in absolutely everything I do, okay? So something I want to tell you is in my opinion, right? The biggest way that we go through rejection is that we reject ourselves. Self-rejection is our biggest enemy, you guys. I don't know if you've noticed, because we're all different. It goes back to my personal experience, right? I realized in my entire younger years that I was rejecting myself so much. And you may be wondering, how? Well, what do you mean self-rejecting? Rejection has to do with the other person. Somebody else has to reject you for you to feel rejection. That is not true, okay? And I'll tell you why right now. Because the second somebody else rejects you, the second somebody else says or tells you no, or it could be, no, you're not getting this job. No, you're not good enough. No, I don't want to date you. No, I don't like you. What is the first thing we do? Do you guys know? Do you want to write it in the comment box? What is the first thing we do when we hear no from somebody else? You get moody. What else? I'm reading you guys. Back away, correct. Okay. Well, I'm going to bring awareness to the one thing we all do. The second someone says that, and the reason why that rejection bothers us so much is because we agree to it. We agree with that rejection. Because what is the first thing we say? We say, oh, they didn't book me for this job, so I am not good enough. So they're right. Therefore, I am feeling bad about myself. Oh, that person doesn't like me. They don't want to date me, so I am not good enough. And then we agree to that rejection. This is just all personal opinions, right? So this is what I've discovered, and I have known this for a long time. However, it took me a long time to actually put it into practice. Put what into practice, Cicely? Okay. Now what I do every time I get rejected, it doesn't matter what it is in my life, I have trained myself to completely stop agreeing with it. And I know somebody said, I never agree with rejection. Okay? Completely stop agreeing with it and completely change the stories that you tell about yourself to yourself. All right. So now if someone rejects me, if somebody doesn't give me a job, if someone says, I'm not interested in you and dating you, whatever, I just don't think anything of it. It's as simple as that. You just have to really stop believing and thinking that rejection has anything to do with you. Because especially being in the entertainment industry, I have come to realize that a lot of times I felt bad about not booking something or not getting a job. And I would be like, okay, so I am not good enough for this. I am not talented enough. They don't like me because X, Y, and Z. To then later realize there are so many other factors that have to do with me not booking that job that weren't most of the time even the thing I was thinking about that I was rejected for. And it goes back to a person as well. If we like somebody and we like them, we want to date them and they don't want to date us, most of the time it has nothing to do with you and it has everything to do with them. And I know a lot of times we listen to this, we've heard it, but a lot of times it takes a long time for that to truly click in our heads and for us to start applying it. So I wanted to give you guys that tip about how to deal with rejection, because anything else I tell you, be confident, not whatever. If you don't apply this one thing, nothing else is gonna matter. You're still going to feel rejected. You're going to feel bad about yourself. And for me, this has been a life changer, a game changer, a confidence booster. It has literally helped me with absolutely everything.